Hola, book lovers! You're watching MWM. I'm Maddie Dawson. Today, we're going to have a short episode on the books that I bought recently. I thought I'll do a short video on a book haul. Usually, I buy books on a monthly basis, and recently, I bought a lot of books. Around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. So I thought I'll just give a brief introduction of each of the books that I bought. So the first one, let me go by the order. It's Ruskin Bond's Rusty Runs Away. I think this is the third book in the Rusty series. So recently I read the first one, which is The Room on the Roof, and it was so good. I fell in love with that, and I think I've written a blog, but I haven't done a video on that, but sure, I'll do it very soon. So I'm gonna follow that series with the second book, and this is the third book. So I already have the second book, Vagrants on the Valley, and this is the third one. I think there are 4 or 5 more books in this series, and definitely whenever I start reading the next immediate book, I'll buy the other book. Okay, this is one, and the next one is The Racketeer, John Grisham. I think I picked it up from Amazon while I was browsing, and this showed up as not from Amazon, I think from Goodreads. So when I was just browsing Goodreads, this came up as a good thriller. I'm not sure whether it's Amazon or Goodreads, but it's a thriller novel. I like thriller, so whether it's movies or books, I always love thriller genre, and I would love to read and watch thriller movies and books. Okay, the second one. Third one is a information and educational book, Smashing Grammar by Craig Shreves. So this is a book that was recommended to me in a filmmaking workshop. So as a filmmaker, movie maker, you need to write screenplays and a lot of documentation before you get into the shoot, or before you're in the field. And for those, you need to develop good writing. And for good writing, you need to learn about the grammar and not make any grammatical mistakes. So our mentor recommended this book to read, so that you'll not make mistakes while writing screenplay or story. So I thought I'll brush up my English skills and grammar. So definitely I'm looking forward to read this one, Smashing Grammar by Craig Shreves. Small book, I thought it's a huge book. Fine. And the next one is Beyond Good and Evil by Friedrich Nietzsche. Not sure how to pronounce him. So this book is actually I was watching a video on YouTube on psychology, and he was talking about this book. So this he is predecessor to Sigmund Freud in the psychoanalysis, and he's also famous. In fact, Friedrich Nietzsche is the inspiration for Sigmund Freud. So and there are a lot of inspiring elements in this book, and through that video I was inspired, and I thought I'll buy this book and read it. So Beyond Good and Evil. So many books. And the next one is History of the Six, second edition, volume 1, Khushwant Singh. So it's a spiritual book, I would say, or information on religion, a particular religion. So I'm already exploring Buddhism and Christianity, and I am still exploring. And I thought, there were omens and signs from different people and different situations about six. I thought six. Oh, it's difficult to pronounce for me. So I thought I'll do a study on them, like how that religion was formed, and what's their background, what's their beliefs. And I researched in Google, and this book came up as the best book of getting to know about six. And History of the Six, second edition, volume 1, Khushwant Singh. It has another volume, but let me finish. This is around 300 pages. I think that's good enough, not too long and too short. Alright, next is my favorite novel series from my childhood, Lee Child, The Enemy. I think this is probably the third or fourth novel. I am starting to read this in chronological order. He has written around 25 to 30 novels in the same Jack Reacher series. So this is a Jack Reacher series book. Jack Reacher is an action character. I think Tom Cruise had played Jack Reacher in the movies. and recently a teleseries has come out. It's a very good thriller novel series, and Jack Reacher has been with me from my childhood. Probably is my friend. So this is the third or fourth probably. So I'm reading second book now, Die Trying. So whenever I start to read a book, I buy the next one, which is not my collection. So this will definitely be in my collection. I'm collecting Jack Reacher. And next favorite collection, Agatha Christie's The Seven Dials Mystery. So the same case as Lee Child or Jack Reacher series. It's so Agatha Christie is one of the greatest authors as far as books is concerned and novels is concerned. She has written around 100 plus novels and stories, and most of them are mystery thrillers. And there is one specific series, Poirot series. The character Poirot is a detective, and he keeps recurring in different novels. And also there are standalone novels. So I have segregated or listed down all the novels she has written in chronological order, and I'm reading it from the first novel. So I've finished so far 2 novels, and I'm reading the third. I mean, in fact, I've finished the third novel. I'm gonna write a blog on that and do a video on it soon. So this book I thought I'll buy because I was reading the third novel. I think this should be 4th or 5th. I have one book more than the Jack Reacher series, so probably it will be 6 Agatha Christie books and 5 Lee Child books. So this is very good. If you see Agatha Christie on a cover page, just blindly go for it. It's going to be a thriller, mystery thriller, and you'll enjoy reading this book, whatever novel she has written. And the last one, the complete novels of Sherlock Holmes. Okay, reflection of the movies. It's a hardcover special edition. I thought I wanted it for my collection. I have read it in Apple Books, I think twice. So I read it on iPad twice. All the novels of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle. I've read it twice. I would love to read it a couple of more times, 100 more times, because it's so fascinating, the narration and the thought process went behind the writing. So I just wanted one book, hardcover or paperback for collection. So I ended up buying a hardcover. It's so good, gold coated, not actually gold, shining in the light's reflection. So I think totally 2, 4, 6, 8 books. It's a lot of books because usually I buy 2 or 3 books monthly, but I haven't purchased any books recently. So I thought a lot of books, and then I got the idea that let me do a book haul video. You don't have to spend much time talking about the book and editing it. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this book haul video. It's my new try. Definitely, if I buy a lot of books in one go, then I'll definitely do another book haul video, and hope some of the books that I recommended was useful and helpful for you. Do read book. Reading is a good habit. Books are like friends. It'll be with you always. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us catch up in another episode of my view on books. And definitely next video I will review a book that I've read. And until then, you're watching MWM. I'm Ivy Austin. Bye bye.